Okay, so I'm going to show you how to find the constant term in a particular question, and a quicker kind of way to do it. In a binomial expansion problem. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use another program I wrote, which randomly generates a question where you have to find the constant term in it, and we're going to make use of the calculator. It's a very typical question on the standard level syllabus. You will always there's typically always a question on there's typically a question on finding the constant term. So for example, here's a question where we've got 2x squared plus 2 over x to the power of 9, and we're going to find the constant term, and then in a minute I'll click the answer and we'll see what the constant term is and what its value is, and we have to make use of the calculator. So first of all, I'm going to copy the question. So it was what was it, 2x squared plus 2 over x all to the power of 9. Okay, so we're going to try and find the constant term. Now you could use the formula in your formula booklet, but sometimes I find it a bit cumbersome at times, and what I do is I try and spot a pattern and then quickly do it. So let me just talk you through it. Okay, so in binomial expansion, you know that the first term is going to be 9 choose 0. So remember, this is to do with the formula, from Pascal's triangle, just finding a particular number in Pascal triangle. But the first term is always 9 choose 0, and it's going to be 2x squared to the power of 9, obviously. Okay. And then you don't have 2 over x included in this term, but then the next term is going to be 9 choose 1, and then it's going to be 2x squared to the power of 8, and then it's going to be 2 over x. So what I do is I write down the first 3 terms, so 9 choose 2 times 2x to the x squared to the power of 7 this time, because it goes 9, 8, 7. And then 2 over x to the power of 2 plus dot 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 dot. I don't bother writing the next. So what I do is I write the first 3 terms down, and then I try to look for a pattern. So I know that this term, if I actually work it out, it's going to have some number, but it's going to be x to the power of 18. I know that for definite, because there's an x squared term here and there's a power 9 here, and you've got to multiply the powers, and you know it's going to be 18. So I know this term's going to be something, 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 but it's going to be x to the power of 18. This term will have a number in front of it, and I'm not going to bother to work it out, but I know that the power of x is going to be this. It's going to be x to the power of 16 on top, because it's 2 times 8, but then you're going to have to subtract 1 because you've got 1 power there. So this term is going to be x to the power of 17. Okay? It's, sorry, not 17, what am I on about? That was really stupid, sorry. It's going to be x to the power of 15 for definite, because it's going to be 16 take away 1. Okay? This term is, I don't really care about the coefficient, but I know there's going to be an x to the power of 17. Why do I keep saying stupid numbers? X to the power of 14, sorry. But then I'm going to have to divide that by an x squared, so the power is going to end up being x to the power of, well, what's 14 take away 2? It's going to be 12. Okay, now, if you look at the pattern of what's going to happen to the power, this term is x to the power of 18. Okay. This term's x to the power of 15. Then it goes x to the power of 12. So what's happening to the power? Well, clearly you're taking away 3 each time. So you're taking away 3, so it's 15. So the next term is going to be x to the power of 9. Then the next term is going to be x to the power of 6. The next term is going to be x to the power of 3. And the next term is going to be x to the power of 0. Now this is the constant term. That's the one I want. Okay? So really, all I need to do is just do the working out for that particular one. Okay, so what is it going to be? Well, let's see. It's going to be 9 choose, well, what's that? 9 choose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 9, choose 6 for definite. Okay. Well, what's going to happen to the 2x squared part? What power are we going to have there? Well, okay, if we count, it goes 9. It's going to be 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. And what's going to happen to the 2 over x part? Well, it's going to be, let's see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so literally all I have to do is work this out. Okay, so what is this? Okay, well 9 choose 6. Let's work that out on the calculator. 9 choose 6. Let's see, how do I do that? I'm going to have to use the factorial formula. Okay, 9, oops. Okay, so 9, oops, 9. It's going to be, I'm going to have to use the formula 9 factorial over 6 factorial. Obviously, if you've got one of those fancy calculators, I think you can just type in NCR 9 choose 6 if you've got a TR Inspire, and there's something similar on the Casio. But I'm just going to use this because I don't have that particular calculator to hand right now. What's 9 take away 6? 3. So what's that? Oops. Damn it. Okay, so that's 84, so it's going to be 84 times, okay, well it's 2 cubed, okay, x to the power of 6, which I'm not going to worry about because I know it's going to cancel out, times 2 to the power of 6 over x to the power of 6. Well, okay, those are going to cancel out because we know it's the constant term, and lo and behold, they do cancel out because 6 take away 6 is 0, and they're gone. So all I need to do is work out 84 times 2 cubed times 2 to the power of 6. So 84 times 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 6 is 43,008. That is the constant term. It's in the 7th position, 7th term, and then that's what it is. That's the number it's going to be. So we should see if we're right. Okay, so I have to press the answer button. Where are we? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. And that's the answer. Okay, so what you can do now is press new question, and there's a completely new question for you to have a go at. And then there's the answer. If it doesn't fit, I do apologise, I need to kind of program a little bit. But most of them will fit. Actually, I'll change the number so it will kind of fit on the page. But every time you click new question on this particular file, it will always generate a question where you have to find the constant term. So play about with it, try and nail the questions, try and get them right every time, because the likelihood of you getting a question like this is very, very high. So it's worth a practice. And see how you get on. Okay, so if you want to download the file, it's just below the video, and thank you for watching.